Look at this. It's working.
Oh, nice.
This is the first thing that's worked for us. This is the most working video we've ever had. What's up, everyone? We're back. I'm Dr. Shah.
Dr. Maxfield.
And welcome back to our channel, Dr. Lee, where we talk about all things skincare and dermatology. And in this video, we're going to be going over skincare you might not want, you might want it.
But you might need it, but you don't need it. Where are we with this? It's like, you don't need it, but you might want it.
This is part 3 of our series, Skincare You Don't Need, but might want, but also might not want. So we're going to be going over a few viral products in this video. As usual, we'll give you our review on it and whether or not it's worth your money. So let's get into it. Here we go.
Here we go. I will tell you, of these products, I have extremely strong opinions about one of them. In fact, they only grow with time, but one of these products I actually really want to try too. So
let's hop into the first product here. So we're going to start off with the Medicube Collagen Night Wrapping Mask. And the reason why we have to start with this product but review it at the end is because we have to wait for it to dry throughout the video. So we're gonna apply the product first, and then we're gonna wait till the end to give you our review on it. Let's start off by applying this product here. Now this starts out as a clear mask. I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand. No, I'm not. That's how you know this is an authentic first time review. Should be enough.
So this is the product I really was excited to try. My skin barrier is actually a little messed up from the last video we just did, and I'm anticipating this is going to help. This is also the year of the mask, by the way. Like, sorry, this is the 3rd or 4th mask video we've done, but it's really your fault because there's a lot of new masks coming out. Everyone loves them. Everyone's buying them. Whenever I open up TikTok, it's like a new mask of the year. It's wild. So unlike the masks that start out solid and end up dissolving over time, this one is kind of the opposite in that it starts out semi-liquid, like a superfluid, and then I think it firms up.
We're gonna find out what it does. Okay, so let's hop into our first review of a product, and that's gonna be the viral A313, which is a French pharmacy favorite and one of the most popular types of retinoids. And this thing continuously goes viral. It's probably been going viral for decades at this point. Let's talk about whether or not we actually like this product. What is this product?
The A313, this one, cult favorite. This is a retinoid, and if you've heard us talk at any point in the last 4 years, we bring up retinoids often. In order of conversion, you have retinol esters, which are basically the storage form of retinoids. Like your liver has them, your skin has them, and that is the whole functional portion of this product. Now, I will say, I've read all the studies, most of the studies, what I believe to be all the studies on retinols. They're not all the same. There are some that are less effective than others, I'll say. But overall, in terms of retinols, how do you feel like they stack up in terms of the retinoid heroic skincare family?
They are the weakest because they need to be converted 3 times. So retinol palmitate gets converted to retinol, which gets converted to retinaldehyde, which then gets converted to retinoic acid, which is the active form in the skin. So it needs to undergo multiple conversions. Now, overall, this is a pretty simple product. It has some emulsifiers and then different things that give it its texture. So overall, it's pretty simple. It's 200,000 units of this retinol palmitate mixed with these other simple bases.
Like Dr. Shah mentioned, the hero and really only functional ingredient in this is the retinol palmitate. By the way, like, what am I gonna do with my hands for the rest of this video? The problem I have is retinoids, this is like the heroic step in skincare routine, whether it's for acne or anti-aging, like this is possibly the most impactful thing you're going to do for your skin. And if you look at the individual studies for retinol, they just don't work. Like there's not much evidence, if any, to support that they work. And when I was reviewing the EU restrictions on retinol concentrations and over-the-counter retinoids, interestingly, they also decided to throw some shade out there on retinols. They have then this byline, it says there's really no evidence to support that retinols have any benefits for aging skin. And that's just from the EU. I know everybody loves the EU guidelines, so if you take anything they say into consideration, their summative statement for this is it does not help aging skin. And so from an objective standpoint, not much on paper says it's particularly effective. If you have sensitive skin, maybe this would be like the ultimate starter retinoid. And so I would hope that if it's not the most effective, it's gotta be the most aesthetic. It's gotta feel good.
And it's not the most aesthetic. Now, I will say though, when you're talking about different ingredients in formula, there is something that you need to think about. There is the concentration of the ingredient, which is of course very important, right? We talk about retinol from 0.1 to 1% in over-the-counter products, and we assume that if it's 1% retinol, it's gonna be quite more effective than 0.1% retinol. But if you mix it with something that helps for that 0.1 to penetrate better into the skin, or you use a vehicle that makes it penetrate deeper into the skin, you could get more efficacy out of that product than maybe you otherwise would. Now, I say that because this is a pomade according to the product, but it's really a ointment texture. It truly feels like Vaseline on the skin, even though it doesn't have any petrolatum in the product. So overall, texturally, if you really like or want a heavy ointment on the body, this would be that. And it also smells quite terrible. So it smells bad and it feels like Vaseline on the face. And I could say that because you're coupling it with this very occlusive ointment, it could potentially make the retinol palmitate more effective by making it penetrate deeper into the skin. That's what I'll say. And the reason why I say that is because people swear by this product. So you have to kind of wonder if it's doing more than just being retinol palmitate, and it could be that maybe this sort of Vaseline feeling base is helping moisturize the skin as well.
That's the consideration, is like when you have enough anecdote, meaning that like enough people swear by it, like is it working? I personally don't put much weight into that, and like sorry for those who do, but I kind of grew I kind of grew up in a world where all we did medically was based off of anecdote. And so because of that, I think my counter reaction is if I have no objective data to support that it works, I'm probably not going to subscribe to the fact that it does work. And this falls into that category with me. I actually kind of lump it into other things, like things that I know you love, like apple cider vinegar, castor oil,
Beef tallow.
Oh, the new beef tallow. It has arrived. Yes, beef tallow. All of those fall into the same category for me. People aggressively, vehemently swear it works for them, and like more power to you. That's great. I'm glad you're getting those results. I just don't think that consistently many people will get the same results.
And with so many different options out there for retinoids that we know are going to work or have way better data on them, I don't really see a good reason why using this product anymore now. I think in the past, when retinol wasn't as widely available or as stable as it is today, then there could be a reason to use this type of product. But I think now there are products that are way more available, way more effective, and you can really expect to see results with. For me, I agree. I actually do not like this product. I think that this is going to be a no for me.
Yeah, and let me be clear, like this is the product. I don't know where you got yours, but when I went to—
I got it from France.
France, you too. So I went to France also. We bought the A313 from France. I tried it for a while, didn't love it, but yeah, anyway, that's the A313. This is legit.
I have to wash my hands.
Yeah, me too. We have to break. So in conclusion, after that synopsis, like A313, don't need it. I personally don't want it.
Skincare you don't need, skincare you don't want. So now on to the next product. We're going to be talking about the Anua Niacinamide 10% and Tranexamic Acid 4% dark spot correcting serum. So this is a product that has gone viral like crazy on TikTok Shop. It's, I think, sold 50,000 units in the last month on Amazon. That's a massive number. So this product has gone crazy and is doing extremely well. So let's talk about the ingredients in this product.
Right, so niacinamide, a hero supporting ingredient. It does all things, helps with dark spots, helps with collagen, helps with acne, oil control. 10% is towards the higher threshold of what I think you would need in your skincare or want in your skincare. The perfect numbers live around 5 or even lower, but 10%, most people tolerate that just fine. Tranexamic acid, another great ingredient for dark spots. I mean, the combination is fine. Like, I think these two both serve a similar purpose and complement each other well.
So interesting about this product is that they highlight the niacinamide and the tranexamic acid, which niacinamide, we say that most of the studies show that niacinamide's effective at 5% and less. 10%, does it make it more effective or more irritating? That's going to be up to you. Tranexamic acid, interestingly, in the studies is 2 to 3%. So they said maybe we throw in an extra percent, give you a little bit more value, but truly just having more percent doesn't give you a more effective product. And then there's a debate online from different cosmetic chemists whether or not tranexamic acid, I've heard from Lab Muffin Beauty, you can check her out, whether or not it's able to even penetrate into the skin. I think TBD on that one, but there are some good clinical studies that show tranexamic acid is helpful for hyperpigmentation. Now, the other ingredients in this formula that they don't highlight that are quite effective for discoloration on the skin are alpha-arbutin, which is also in this formula, not highlighted, and 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid, which is a form of vitamin C that's also been shown to be quite effective for any discoloration. So you have two other complementing ingredients that actually make this a more interesting formula. Now it's fragrance free and it has calming and soothing ingredients like madecassoside or Centella asiatica. So very calming and soothing formula, and also has some hyaluronic acid for your plumping serum. So I actually think that this formula is a pretty good formula for discoloration.
Yeah, I love that combination of ingredients. I think it's thoughtful. Fragrance-free is always a plus. I actually love the way Anua products look in general. I think the packaging is always nice. Now, the product itself,
it's quite tacky in feeling. It's got a lot of slip to it, but you know, I think it's like any other hyaluronic acid serum in my mind. Overall, I don't hate it.
no, I don't hate it. For me, the tackiness is actually pretty significant. Like, it's tacky to the point of sticky. And I mean, you've watched this relatively real time. It's probably been 4 minutes. And most hyaluronic acid serums, I feel like they sit a lot better. I don't know if there's like a really high concentration of glycerin in this or something, because it kind of has that feel.
Butylene glycol and glycerin, so the glycerin in this is above 10% glycerin, so.
That's probably it, yeah. I like the formulation. I think it's functional. I think packaging is nice. I don't know why I'm harping on that with this product, but the feel, I guess I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm not sure I would wear it, but the product itself works.
Yeah, overall, I think it's a good product. I think if you are looking for a product for discoloration, dark spots, it could be a good go-to product for that. Of course, we have somewhere remedy for dark spots, and of course, I formulated that to be an all-in-one treatment for dark spots, but you could use our product at night, which has retinol in it, and then this one in the morning, which has hyaluronic acid in it for your plumping effect, and those two together, you could get some synergy with. So it's not like one or the other. You could go with just this one, you could go with just this one, or you could use this at night and this in the morning. That's gonna be up to you, but I think overall for me, this is skincare you might want and might need.
Yeah, I know. It somehow missed the mark of the video. You might actually need this, and you also might actually want this. So it definitely is it's a good product.
Next up, we promised you, if you follow us on the podcast, that we were going to review this product. It's finally here. This is the Milky Piggy Carbonated Bubble Clay Mask. Now, this is a product, again, that sold thousands and thousands of units on Amazon, so super popular product. What the heck is it? It's a carbonated clay mask out of South Korea. Let me open this up.
And if you were wondering why we did half of our face with the first mask from Medicube, that's because the second half of our face was reserved
You can
for
look at the
this.
ingredient list there, talk to them about the ingredient list.
Perfect. Wow, I really wish font was bigger. Colin clay, we've talked about this before. Clay in general, similar to charcoal, does absorb, remove impurities from the skin, whether it's oil, gunk, or grime. So no problem with that. The third ingredient is cocamidopropylbutane. We know that to be a common allergen. Not thrilled that it's so high on the ingredient list. And then charcoal powder is in there, bentonite clay is in there. All three of those ingredients, the two clays and the charcoal, all absorb impurities. That's all good. And then you have some centella, love that. You have hydrolyzed collagen, a popular ingredient, benefits TBD, fragrance, and then it gets a little hard because the text color is the same as the picture of the black clouds, but I think that's all of the major ingredients here. Lavender, rosemary.
Lots of essential oils in there.
Naturally. In carbonated water, of course, 1,000 parts per million.
I will let you take it away.
Cool.
This thing is going to be a mess. I can tell you that right now. No, I want to know, when is it going to bubble up?
Yeah. Woo. Oh, it's kind of a fun consistency. I will say too, after every video we shoot, my skin needs like a solid week of recovery time. I can hear it working.
Oh, so you have to rub it to get the...
I think it says after a few minutes of letting it sit, then you can lather it in a little bit. You don't have to initially, but just as I start to move, I can tell it's trying to bubble up here. And just like the other mask, we're going to be generous. Ooh.
Ooh.
I kind of like the feel. I kind of like the sound. If you're into ASMR, you're going to like this mask. You could do this in a dark room and just like have a sensorial experience.
Yours is bubbling more than mine, though.
Maybe I just rubbed it more. feel like I just need to put more. I feel like I can't stop.
This is super interesting. I do like the bubbles, but yours is like really bubbling.
Yeah.
What's that based on? Did you do something different than me?
I don't know. We'll have to see in the video.
Do I have to leave it? I'm gonna leave it.
Okay. This is great. I am enjoying this mask.
Yours is really working.
It's just something to be aware of. I actually don't think my skin has a problem with fragrance.
Is mine bubbly?
Yeah, it's bubbling up a bit.
This might be the coolest skincare product that we've ever reviewed. Oh, it's really bubbling.
What does this look like? Can you see? Oh, nice. Yeah, no, yours is definitely bubbling too. Like not as much in the middle.
You can hear the little bubbles. I hope, maybe you can hear them on our camera, maybe not.
Oh yeah, the microphone's right here. Oh, I spilled it on my shirt. Oh no. Yeah, no, listen. I got the microphone right here. Okay, I like this product, but I like it most when you interact with it. It's kind of addicting.
This is so cool. I didn't get as much bubbling as him, but I feel like maybe it bubbles more if your skin's not as good. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so tons of fragrance, tons of essential oils in it. Cocamidopropylbutane, ingredients that are definitely highly allergenic. And then ether, methyl perfluoroisobutyl ether.
I don't know what to make of that one. I will say the scent isn't strong. Out of all the fragrance things, it's not overpowering, it's not overwhelming. So if you're just purely going from not like a skin health standpoint, but an experiential standpoint, I kind of appreciate the subtleties of the fragrance in this.
Let's talk through the review on this. From an ingredient list, I would say no. From a functionality standpoint, it could help to clear your pores out because it has those clays that can help to absorb any oils and help with any sebaceous filaments. Do you need this product? Certainly not. But I will say, from an experience standpoint, this is one of the coolest skincare products I have ever tried in my life, and therefore, it's skincare you don't need, but you might want it.
Yeah, I want it.
You might want it. You might want it. It is kind of fun. And then let's finally review this Medicube mask.
This has been a messy video.
I'm gonna go wash my hands again, and then we're gonna come back and review the Medicube mask. All right, so we're back to review the Medicube Collagen Night Wrapping Mask. And basically from an ingredient standpoint, we're talking about glycerin, we're talking about niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, some different flower extracts, some collagen extracts, which we know doesn't penetrate the skin, adenosine, ceramides, and otherwise fragrance-free and a pretty simple mask. So what is this mask gonna do for you?
So interestingly, the masks. This is slugging 2.0 in my opinion. This is my take on masks and why I kind of am liking it. Slugging by means of occlusion locks in hydrating ingredients, makes it more effective. It's a great way to repair your skin barrier, great way to like just add extra hydration. And the thing that I don't like about slugging is it's messy and it's greasy and like what happens to your pillow. This similarly takes some hydrating ingredients, locks it in overnight, and then you can peel it off in the morning. So it's a great way to like deeply hydrate your skin, hopefully repair a damaged skin barrier. I'm anticipating using this on this side perhaps tonight, just to help calm things down.
All right, so let's peel it off and see what the experience is like. I already started peeling mine near the top just to see if I could get traction on it.
Here, go close to the thing.
Look at this. Look at this. It's working.
Oh, nice.
This is the first thing that's worked for us. This is the most working video we've ever had. We got everything to work. Hooray! I love it! Something is itching on my face. Ah, now it's in my eye. Oh no.
I'm not doing as well over here.
Oh, there it is.
Ah.
Oh, this is starting to like itch my face. Is that itching your face?
It's irritating my face. Not as much itching, more so burning. To be clear, not the Medicube mask, the charcoal mask. Mine's not coming off in a solid sheet, which is disappointing because I tried to get a very thick layer. Maybe I just need to let mine dry more because I use so much.
No, I think you just need to get traction. Look, see?
Yeah, but it breaks.
No, you need to...
It's kind of gross because it's like the same, if you've ever peeled a sunburn, it's like the same thing.
So overall, thoughts on this mask?
I like it. I like it because I think the ingredients are good. I think it's going to deliver on its intended purpose. I think if you wear it overnight, it's not going to be messy and it's not going to mess up your pillow.
Overall, I actually think that this is a product I actually did like the experience on. It doesn't have any irritating ingredients like the bubble mask does. Do you need it? No. This is, when you're talking about simple skincare routines that are effective, this product, you certainly don't need it, but you might want it.
Yeah, you might want it.
So this one is skincare you don't need, but you might want.
Might want, especially this winter. Remember these masks. Remember them when they have fallen out of their viral moments, but your skin is dry and chapped for the winter. Come back to these.
So thank you all so much for tuning in. This video's been a complete mess. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you want us to review next, and we will see you next time.
We appreciate you always.